Vambora aí para mais uma partida de futebol. Tentar se manter aí na primeira divisão, né? Já pegamos bem, ó. Já pegamos. Pegamos primeira divisão também. Ah, o maluco ia ter um Romário. O time dele é arrumado, hein? Arrumadinho o time dele. Ah, Pepe Guardiola. Se gastou, hein?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Ibrahimovic playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although...
And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Roberto Carlos.
Tá dando um pequeno delay, hein?
This is Van Basten. And here's Sané.
Olha só.
Here comes the cross.
Quebra, hein?
And that's gone route one. That is good alertness.
Ih, deu mole.
Nice looking ball. That's beautifully
Ai, não corre
weighted.
muito.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your neck.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's the throw. And it's Sané. Sané. No, it's come to nothing. And he's managed to get rid. And this is Pelé. He's shifting through the gears here.
Olha lá, mano. Que isso,
Should
cara.
be the goalkeepers, and it is. Sané.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldinho. And it's Van Basten. And this is Sané. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
O pontinho dele fica lá, descendo 2, 3.
Played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tava.
Thuram, Sarri, Guardiola. Oh, good spread.
Pega não.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's in a great position here. Taken back almost at once. Ronaldinho, and he's searching through. Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Van Basten could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Thuram gets a foot in here. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a promising position. Nice interception, well timed. Rooney. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's a shade optimistic. Roberto Carlos. Van Basten. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Rooney. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, some tackle that. That'll be a throw. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? And he's only too happy to take that back. Caicedo is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Rooney. What a throw in. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Romario. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. Gattuso calmly anticipates. That's going up front in a hurry. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And they win it back again. And here's Romario. Distributed tidily. Ambitious ball here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Ibrahimovic. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rooney, he's got away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Thuram tries to clear. Oh, he's been caught. He's had a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Marseille are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Big chance!
Ah, mano,
It's
que
definitely the right
isso.
attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. Forward it goes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ibrahim. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Guardiola. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nesta. Ronaldinho. Gattuso. It's Roberto Carlos. That's a good ball out wide. Sane. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Caicedo. Sane providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Romario. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Marseille surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Roberto Carlos.
Ah, mano.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Sane. Ronaldinho. Played out towards the right wing. Sane in acres of space out wide. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in, Pullets gets into a good position. Ronaldinho, he's certainly onside here. It's a good run that, great timing. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It's run loose here. And this is it's Van Basten! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Marseille really were
Vou pra
asking
cima,
for
vou tentar
trouble there
virar.
by failing to cope with a
O jogo tá
formidable
pesado.
press.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, o jogo tá pesado.
Back into the middle. Too much on it, and
Aprendendo
that is
boneco.
an easy claim for the keeper. 2 minutes to be added on. Pinches it off him.
Olha só, tá demorando
Nicely
pra
weighted
responder.
ball. Sané. Nesta proves too strong, too smart.
Pô,
And smartly reclaimed.
que isso.
And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Mais um aí. Primeira divisão. Agora vai ser só a primeira divisão. Salpeira. Ele Neymarzinho apelão. O Malco botou 6 na zaga. Nem viu a posse dele. 3-2-5-7.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game. Rooney!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Lovely feet. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Tá demorando a responder ainda.
That's a sharp pass.
Só,
But it's
gravado.
Ronaldinho. And here's Rooney.
Ah,
Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Probing pass.
pega não, pega.
That's positional
Pega
goal,
não.
the utilisation of space.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to
Cara, eu tenho
capitalise
que
on
mudar
such
essa
good
ficha
spell.
do Ibra.
Tries to play it through. And the shot!
Essa ficha do Ibra não tá certa, não. Ele não ganha uma na
A
corrida.
momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Dei mole. Olha o
Messi,
buraco.
pull it, tries a shot!
Olha o buraco.
It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Del Piero. Over to the left. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Ainda tô notando o time travado.
And he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. Now the ball. Header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Vieira. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Já, não precisava não.
Ronaldinho has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Vai dar mole aí.
Half an hour played now. And a chance!
Caraca, goleiro.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done
Levou
great
ano pra
there, both
chegar.
reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pele!
Não, foi no
Decent
gol.
enough try. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ferdinand spots
Ah,
it
that's good.
and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's picked his way through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had it taken off him. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Costa Curta. Half-time getting close now. That's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Son Heung-min. And this is Hullet. And this is Son Heung-min. And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, great save by
Vai acabar.
Dida.
Não vai acabar, não? Ah, tá. Falta minuto ainda.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Agora
He's
acaba.
gone looking for safety. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 8. Vai ser
The second half then just getting going.
Camisa 15.
Now he's got space here. Shapes to shoot!
Oh,
It's
mano.
come off the upright.
Pô, Ibra. Aí quebra, Ibra.
Vieira. Hullet. Corinthians look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Makalele. Played out wide. Son Heung-min. Makalele. Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Makalele. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's been caught now. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Corinthians! That was a given. It always was.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score.
Decent chance! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic. And the keeper's given it away. Son Heung-min. Well, they could break here. Now it's Hullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a pretty loose pass. For a moment, you felt that was going
Não,
somewhere.
mano, vai lá, cara.
Oh, easy pickings there. Ball's gone out of play. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Rooney. Looking for the run. Look at the space here.
Travada. Que isso, sobe no ataque.
So, third corner of the game. Bullish header! And he hits the net. How good is he right now? His boots
Mesmo com a ficha errada, o Igor ainda fez 3.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a
Mesmo
sense
com a
of
ficha
beauty
errada.
to this.
He did so well there.
And there's the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 14. Substituição.
Oh, that's a key interception. No way through. Pull it.
Corinthians really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's well spotted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ambitious ball here. And he's picked out the run. He's through, now is he in? They're urging him to... He's had a shot!
Ele tá achando que é o Ibra, que vai ficar batendo no corpo e vai cair.
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Foi falta, hein, mano?
Thuram, that has not gone well. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot!
Foi falta.
It's there! And what a climax we have here! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great vision. And the finish!
Teremos 5 minutos de
Oh, denied
acréscimo.
brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple.
Mas já?
Defend this with your lives. Dida gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Sem goleiro.
And he's gone long. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is expertly dealt with. Ferdinand is there to clear. Chiellini. Oh, this looks sharp. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Voluntários de cada bloco.
Pô, não tem uma liga, mano. Só a primeira divisão. Apelão, hein? Botou o Gullit de zagueiro. Jogador de infiltração, zagueiro. Isso é nova pra mim. Aí tem 5 na zaga. Olá.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest cup seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility. A game where that much lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yep, and they combined for all 3 goals. And it was Neymar, of course, who got the first of them.
Rijkaard gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control.
He's gone for goal!
Caraca.
Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Pelé engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Dida did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's picked it up out wide. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tries to play it, shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini does well to get it back. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Totti. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Neymar. Out towards the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Totti cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
No goals as yet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Pelé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super ball. Ibrahimovic!
E dá susto pelo menos, né? Cara, eu questionei o Gullit dele, mas o Gullit dele que tá segurando, tá? É esse Gullit dele ali, ó, tá tomando conta.
Now it's Pelé, Ibrahimovic. He could be in, and a shot.
Ah, mano.
Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Olha que esse Gullit dele deu mole.
The first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Totti. And he was quick to react. Maldini. Pelé. Thuram. Neymar. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Totti. Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Corinthians are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
And shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Ronaldinho. And that has put paid to that. Maldini. Chiellini. Now Neymar. And it's Maldini. And it's Neymar. Great vision. And he's onside. Oh, tries a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Utilicen el estacionamiento proporcionado por el club o cualquier otro estacionamiento privado de la zona.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Searching pass is played there. Pullet cuts out the pass. Thuram. And they've got a throw. Not the most convincing of passes. Totti. And this is Neymar. Ibrahimovic. And he shoots! That's another chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Roberto Carlos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram. Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now, can they get him away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Let's a look and place it forward. And it's Totti. He's on it, can he get away? And Messi! Nicely aimed pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through.
Nossa, mano. Que isso, Ronaldo?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Que isso, cara?
Maldini.
Pô, mas o cara na marcação.
Nicked it back promptly. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. He is through here. And this is Roberto Carlos. And he's quick to get it clear again.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pelé, he's found a way through. Chance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 20. Número 9. Número 23.
With the short one.
Número 5.
He's gone backward here.
Número 6.
Shooting chance!
Entran. Número
Good
7.
strike, quite an
Número
alarm.
13. Número 10. Número 22.
It's their
Número
second
26.
corner of the game.
Cambio.
Platini goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. And this is Ronaldinho. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a cute ball. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. That is good strength. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Rui Costa. Very nicely done. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, great
Pô, tá de
save by
sacanagem,
Dina.
né?
It's loose and
Batendo
there's a
na
race for the
bandeirinha,
ball. Decent chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Thuram. Platini. And this is Rui Costa. Great chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A case now of complete control. That's going up front in a hurry. And it's Roberto Carlos. Good-looking ball. Aimed beyond the defence. He might be in here. Now, can he find a finish? Now, it's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Corinthians are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he get on the end of this? Pull it. He's got away. Now the delivery. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were...
Ah, com a derrota que eu tive. Que isso, mano. Time pesado, hein?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Heracles have reclaimed it. And he's searching through, and this is Bale! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rooney. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's
Aqui foi uma partida correndo lisa.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Has a look and plays it forward. Roberto Carlos. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Rooney. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's come to nothing. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bale gets into a good position. Pele. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Driving on and making good progress. Look at the space here. And it's a mighty effort. It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
O time é rápido. E a partida correr lisa.
The defense just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he welcomes it in. That is a brilliant
Ela pro
interception.
Ronaldinho.
That has been cut short. Ronaldinho. A header! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson.
Saiu da partida?
You have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Não estou fazendo lá uma boa temporada, mas estou fazendo uma temporada para me manter. Me mantendo ali, eu garanto meu Carvajal. O time dele é arrumadinho. Botou 5 na zaga também.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Pega não, mano.
Rooney. Oh, this is a very good run. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Rooney
really has the confidence
and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Minha zaga é lenta.
Now that's well seen too. Guti. Michael. And here's Zico. Pullet is onto this. Pullet! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other.
And a chance!
É, porque eu quero mesmo. Eu quero que minha zaga seja lenta, eu quero que eles façam essa jogada de contra-ataque no alto ou infiltração.
He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
E aí eu volto, recupero a bola ali no meio campo, aí já era.
And it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pull it, and it's made its way to him. He is through here. And the finish!
Aí deu sorte ele.
Rooney. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Pullet. Lovely bit of skill. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Henderson. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball, and that is expertly dealt with. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's shot a goal! in again in double quick time. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Foi por dedinho.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ronaldinho. Foot in. Now it's Hullet. Zico. That's beautifully weighted. And this is Hullet.
Ele adiantou muito.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Opa.
Gattuso. Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And they've got rid. And it's Guti. That's good running with the ball. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Maicon.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful.
Guti! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, important interception. Ferdinand. Half-time getting close now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordan Henderson. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Jordan Henderson. And he's forced to go back. And it's Zico. Gattuso. Searching pass he's played there. Short changes him with that pass. Cannavaro. Pelé. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Pô, dois erros assim.
Bergomi. And the through ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Probing pass, and he was quick to react.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos was on a run down the left wing. And it's Ed Nielsen. Pull it. Oh, a delicate chip through. That has been cut
Ele
short.
tá o jogo todo assim.
Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly
no
is
lançamento.
miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. In by Rooney. And that should get the job done. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Thuram. And it's Yaya Toure. Ball played for Zico. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos. Well, there's a probing ball. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Rooney. That's an imaginative pass. And that could set him on his way. Pull it. Pull it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played into space. Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Carlos. Pull it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tomar o lançamento.
Ferdinand cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. Now it's Hullet. And they can counter here. Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Roberto Carlos is looking wide. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pinches it off him.
Feito uma
And
bola
here's
tão
the chance
fácil.
to counter.
Toma de
Oh, Ray,
lançamento.
nice interception. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Dida gets it clear.
Tá bom, chega. Tentou muito o lançamento.
Nesta. Now, can they get him away? And reclaimed it in a trice. Threads one in. Lofted in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That's a cute ball. And this is Hullet. Hullet. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We'll simply have to...
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 20.
So, time for changes
Número
on
9.
both sides, actually.
Número 23. Número 6.
Now it's Rivaldo.
Entran.
And he's had it nicked
Número
away.
7. Número 13.
Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top
Número
there.
26.
Neither party
Cambio.
overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Nesta. Roberto Carlos. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Edmilson. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, just skips past his man. Big chance, must shoot! And it's in! And what a climax we have here! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here. And we're done.
Não dá, tem que deixar os caras jogar um pouquinho, senão eles saem da partida e a gameplay ficou horrível. Isso é embaçado, hein? Esse Dembélé aí apelou uma beça.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, we just know, of course. Oh, what a climb!
Eu esqueço de mexer na ficha do Igor, eu só lembro quando eu tô jogando.
That has not gone well. Over to the other side. Roberto Carlos. Rooney going face to face with his great rival. Thuram. Rijkaard. Gattuso. Pele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. Rijkaard.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vamos ver. Tava. Oi, quase.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ronaldinho. Gattuso, he's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital
Pensou?
touch.
Gattuso
I think
dali?
he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the
Igual o
goalposts
escanteio.
and
Meu
basically
pai
let
tirar
them
o
attack
Ronaldinho do
it.
escanteio há um tempão.
Dembele deals with that comfortably. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Nicely spread. No goals as yet. Now it's Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Ah, Roberto.
Baresi. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, that's a foul.
mal.
Free kick's been given.
Foi mal, foi mal, foi mal. Achei que dava.
Ibrahimovic has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Não há chance clara, né?
Now it's Pelé. Spread out to the left. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking it.
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Por que tu dominou no peito, hein?
Dembele, Palmeiras are looking to break at pace. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Palmeiras find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He has found a way through. That is good strength. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Pelé has a look inside the box. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Baresi. Now it's Messi. Showing great feet there. He's a sharp little ball here.
2 minutos de compensación.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 23.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Entran número 10.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Driving play! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, smashing header! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Palmeiras really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And now they can spring out of defence. Van Basten receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Ronaldinho, and it's Roberto Carlos. And he's cut it out. Thuram plays it all the way forward. Looks a good ball through. Gattuso gets across to intercept that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Van Basten. Now there's a fine ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Messi getting this one clear. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. That's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Cruyff. Shot could be on. Shoots! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Up he goes! Not
Oh,
the
do
worst
not
header in the
acima.
world, but nothing comes of it. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ferdinand. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rijkaard. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he hits the net. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be
Olha
and
só,
where he needed to
que
put
isso,
himself.
mano, que conexão é essa,
Still
cara?
trying to make a game of this.
Que isso, mano. Tá doido.
That could spell trouble.
Tá louco, mano. Perder por conexão é sacanagem.
Thuram. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Olha só.
And he's picked out the run. Pelé is on his own. Chance, surely! It's there!
Tá doido, mano.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Palmeiras are at the peak of their powers. Takes a shot! He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't
Não
blame them.
responde os comandos.
How many? Just how many?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Pelé. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ferdinand. Dembele. And it's Cruyff. Pull it. And that could set him on his way. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Well, he caught that cure, but no end product. Tries to pass it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a sharp pass. Looking for the run. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get it through? And he gets rid in a hurry. Threads one in, and this is it! And it's come back out to him. He scores! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be. Roberto Carlos. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps.
que ele deve errar, hein? Uli Hoeneß, uma coisa assim. Romenick. Aí aqui o Messizinho, acho que ele é beat né? É. Vamos lá.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Now it's Rooney. Leicester gets across, and that could spell trouble. Here, and the shot! That's a sharp pass. Now it's Pele. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gattuso goes sliding in. It's Ronaldinho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi. Neatly clipped into space. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ernest. Messi. That looks a decent ball. Well played right. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
He's chosen to go back. Ambitious ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Pele. Neither side yet able to find the net. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ernest. Vieira. And he's had a hit against the crossbar. And they've got rid. And the counter is on. He might be in here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's the throw. Now it's Pele. Pele with the cross. And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's... and the shot! Bullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ernest. Can he get it through? It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Ronaldinho. Chips it through. Rooney. He's got away. In by header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rummenigge. Vieira. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Great ball. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short, and it's Thuram. Elects to cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Pelé! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Roberto Carlos looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Oh, what a climb! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal, he's tried one! Leicester tries to clear. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard gets good. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he's forced to go back. Nicely aimed pass. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Messi. Pelé. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ibrahimovic. The message is clear. None shall pass. Rooney shoots! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's tidy. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. Now there's a probing ball. Pele. Vasco da Gama are looking to play on the counter here. He's going for goal! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
That is good alertness. And it's Hullet. He's looking wide. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Pele! Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Pele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Referee's given a throw. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, can he get onto this? Hullet. Now he's got space here. Gattuso spots it and intercepts. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Rooney. That looks a good ball. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Adriano, man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable.
Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Taken back almost at once. Oh, it's Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. De Jong, a probing pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Pinged towards the front line. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ibrahimovic. Pressure coming in from all directions. Pele. Pass somewhat off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice interception, well timed. Ronaldinho. De Jong. That's Vieira. Messi, who does have an assist to his name.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Adriano, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That looks a good ball through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross into the... Oh, smashing header! And that has been clubbed away. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Now that is commitment to the cause. Oh, important interception. Araujo gets good distance on it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Italy look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long...
Bullish header! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the shot! Roberto Carlos. Adriano. He's had a shot! And again! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, no joy this time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Rooney. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bullet. Italy looking to pass their way through. Oh, well played, well sorted. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So, off we go once more. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, the ball's gone astray. It's a pretty loose pass. Ferdinand. There's the shot! And he hits the net! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a threatening ball. Nesta. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Played it. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Just about up to the hour now. That is a great pick out. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Italy have their third corner. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Italy get their fourth corner. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And they are cruising away. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
Italy blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It could be... And a chance! Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate.
It's Adriano! Goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Oh, great chance! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and...
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Rooney. Roberto Carlos is onto this. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. De Jong. And he's worked it through. No, that's been intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Adriano. Pull it. Chance for a shot! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Rijkaard. 5 minutes to add. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's Rooney! Oh, denied at the last. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Pings in across. Oh, easy pickings there. Pelé. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Ferdinand does well to get it back. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And here's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Played out to the left flank. Rooney providing an outlet on that flank. He has found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He is through here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class. First blood drawn. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Deftly away. And pull it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pelé. Palmeiras finding their passes. And it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Rooney. That's an excellent interception. That's a throw. Nicely aimed pass. Pelé. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. That's an imaginative pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Messi. Oh, that's neat. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! Pelé has been caught there. It's a foul. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between... And the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Palmeiras are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hunnit. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ferdinand with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Ferdinand has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Pass is just off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Messi. Pirlo. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rooney.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ibrahimovic gets through on his own. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that was vital. Pirlo. Ronaldinho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's good play. He's got away. Flashes it across. Beckenbauer can get it clear. He's having a go. Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Pelé, Maldini, and the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança perdida. Atenção, pai de menino de mochila verde. Entre em contato com o funcionário mais próximo. Substituição.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to...
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
That's a cute ball. No way through there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Pele. Messi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Tentar aí pelo menos empatar.
Rooney. Roberto Carlos. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Vai ficar difícil.
Beckenbauer. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Roberto Carlos. No, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He welcomes it in. Somewhat off target. And here's Rooney. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that's been repelled. Gullit wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Now it's Ronaldinho. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pirlo, who does have an assist to his name. Beckenbauer. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Quality ball. That looks a good ball through. Now that is a hefty challenge.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 10. Camisa 30. Camisa...
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's the keeper's ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Son Heung-min. He gets big. Outstanding save to keep that out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Palmeiras have their second corner now. And he passes it long. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bullets in acres of space out wide. He's got two.
Ah, mano, qual é?
Final touch was poor. Looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. Just 5 minutes left. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Hullet. He's found and Hullet! And how did he not make it four?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Mendes. And that could well leave a mark. Referee has just said play on. It's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Son Heung-min proves just... has a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps.
E Varadisqueira, beat cooler, que ótimo. Beat cooler hoje em dia nem funciona mais.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of...
Bullish header! Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. And it's played in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And smartly reclaimed. He's in plenty of space here. And he's taking no chances there.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's tidy. Milan are looking to go forward now. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard. Played into space. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Shot could be on. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rooney. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Ferdinand. And it's Gattuso. Pedri powering forward here. It's played through for him. Ibrahimovic is... It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Milan! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
A internet dele caiu. A minha não caiu. A internet dele caiu. Vamos ver se agora ele fica melhor. Tirei ali, tinha colocado ele mais com contato físico, só que não tá adiantando, muito lento. Então coloquei mais velocidade nele. Que aí essas bolas de lançamento na cara do gol, ele não vai dar aquele mole que ele tava dando.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness...
Ibrahimovic! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ibrahimovic! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Guti.
Que isso.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to
Acho
make
que é
that,
demais
and
também.
he did make it. Rooney. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. Pele. Guti. Rui Costa. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that.
And
It's Rui Costa. And this is Ibrahimovic. Has a look and plays it forward. Ronaldinho takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! He's delivered all right! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chance here to counter.
Well measured.
He's got away. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Falta.
Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. Well read. And the danger is averted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pele, and the shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the
Até
finish
então ficou legal.
Yeah,
Até
I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And now the breakaway. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that
Tendo
one.
espaço. O Roberto.
Guti. Ibrahimovic. Oh, strongly challenged there. Messi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! Oh, great save by Dida. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, what a climb! And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in space and looking for options. Cafu. And no, that was never going to make it. Nesta getting this one clear.
Só cabecear aqui, ó. Isso, cara.
Ronaldinho. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Real chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Acertei a ficha dele, hein?
So smooth. A signature finish.
Gol,
What
duas
about the pass,
assistências.
Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cafu. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Plenty to aim at here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Rooney. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, this is a great position. And he was alert to it. Guti. Messi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Tries a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team
Boa
know how to
sorte,
counter,
hein?
and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Some resolute defending there. Ferdinand. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Pô, acertei
Oh,
muito a
some
ficha
tackle
dele.
that.
Acertei
Referee's had a
muito.
look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing
Sem
game, peppered with
finalização.
goals.
Pô.
You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9. Numero 11.
That gets things going for the second half.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 23.
Glitch with the
Só tá
rangefinder
2 a
there.
0.
Evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked
Ah não, tá
pace.
3 a 0.
slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he shoots! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rui Costa. Now what about a counter-attack? And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Pelé. It's played through for him. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. He's in a great position here. Rooney.
It's a decent chance
Mas
to
dá aquele pega.
counter-attack.
That's good vision.
Aumentei a velocidade dele.
And he's there to clear it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Suarez. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Foi falta, pô.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
Milan are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes.
Can he finish? Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nesta does really well there. He is strong. Pass is just off target. Hullet. Gattuso. And it's Hullet. And here's Suarez. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Pelé!
Ah,
That has not worked out
a
as
tentativa
planned.
foi
Well,
ótima.
the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position.
Atrás.
Oh, and the finish!
Tá boa, tá boa.
And yes, it's there! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Hullet is wide and looking to get onto this. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank.
Aí não.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he was quick to react. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Rivaldo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Messi. And he's gone looking for safety. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just the bullet! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Ah, eu
There's no doubt
sei
he
que...
made the right
Pô,
decision, but without the right result.
mas ele não tem chance nenhuma de empatar ou ganhar
It's
esse
an
jogo.
imaginative pass. Can he get on? Shoots! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 up and very little time left. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved.
Ah, o maluco parece que tem 15 jogadores, pô. Tudo espalhado. Ele tem... Ele vai, a jogada dele vai ser pela direita. E a minha jogada vai ser pela esquerda. Olha só, hein. A diferença é que eu tenho mais jogadores centralizados. Dele ele botou tudo pela direita.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Nesta did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Pelé. Out to the left it goes.
Usei mal.
And it's Ronaldinho. Maldini. Here's Nedved. Maldini. And it's Cannavaro. And Edmilson. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dink through. And this is Ibrahimovic. He could be in here. Ibrahimovic!
Agora ele tá segurando mais o trampo.
Goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Goleiro.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much...
Big chance! Goal! Brazil! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, a breakthrough header! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Muito forte. Ah, valeu.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's
Ui.
shapes to shoot.
Ui. Ui.
They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Oh, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ronaldinho is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Facilitou mais ainda. Ó.
And he was quick to react. Nedved. That is lovely. Messi. And this is... And the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He made it happen. It's Ibrahimovic! Nicely weighted ball.
Muito pênalti isso aí. Muito pênalti.
So a big chance now
Ah,
from
tem
12
que
yards.
expulsar, mano.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and
Nossa.
vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Dealing with the pressure. It's hit the upright.
Caraca, garoto.
He has missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling.
Oh, what has happened here?
Man.
And this is Dembele. Dembele!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a searching pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Davids. Strong running down that left flank. Cruyff.
Tá demorando pra responder a parada.
He's had a shot!
Tá demorando.
Goal, Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Dembele. He's tried one! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Rooney. He's got full.
Dá pra fazer,
Oh, not the best of headers. Ronaldinho. And
Vou
here's
lembrar
Rooney.
disso, tá? Ele tá ganhando tempo.
Look at the space here. Goes for a shot.
Oh,
There's the whistle for half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rooney. Pele, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Nedved. Thuram wins the duel this time. And it's Ferdinand. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Dembele. Dembele's delivery. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Showing great feet there. Chance for a shot! They've scored! And he is just ripping it up! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple.
Não esquece que eu vou lembrar disso aí, tá?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book.
Não esquece que eu lembrarei que você está enrolando a partida.
Cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Une. Entendi.
Nedved. Now that's well seen too. Nicely shaped ball. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini. And it's Nedved. Nedved goes on a run down the left wing.
Duvido que tu vai cruzar.
Gattuso. That pass isn't the best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Ronaldinho. Rooney. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries to play it through. Played in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Davids. And it's Nedved. Thuram calmly anticipates. Pelé.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bale's cross. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
So the
20.
manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Número 9. Número 5. Número 6.
Roberto Carlos.
Número 7.
And Ed Nielsen.
Número 10.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Número 22.
And he's managed to get free.
Número 26.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A lot of space ahead of him. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's looking wide. Applies the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
A média vai estar diferente.
And it's Maldini.
Ah, qual é, mano? Que isso?
Casillas.
Pô, mano, aí não.
Nielsen. Thuram. Davids. Koller. It's a really well-measured ball.
Se agregan
Bale.
3 minutos al tiempo
And
reglamentario.
he's... Can he finish?
Ah, mano, qual é,
Oh,
mano?
that's
Que isso?
incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Bale really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Pedido ainda.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Well, there's the clearance. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
He rises! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Keeper has taken decisive action. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He could be in here. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Puskas! And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Bebeto.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain have their second corner now. Bullet! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Beckenbauer. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rooney. Cleared without hesitation. Great vision. And this is Rooney in a header! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some...
Can he finish? Well, that is one way to stop him. Quality ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Rooney, and he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! And he's let fly. Oy. Oh, just over.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Pele, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Chile.
And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! He has shapes to shoot! And somehow it stayed out. And the shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Spain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter.
Ah,
They've gone and
caraca,
stepped it
o
up,
boneco respondeu
something
ano
they've been threatening
depois.
to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Puskás could move up a gear here. Henderson promptly onto that, and that is that. And the through ball. Bebeto! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos. Rooney.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Jordan Henderson. Spain do have a chance to counter here. And here's Hullet. It's Ibrahimovic!
Que isso, cara?
And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Clinical, just clinical. Goes for a shot! Now, oh, what has happened here? Kante gets it clear. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Puskás. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ah, mano.
And this is Puskás. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bebeto. A heavy challenge. Ibrahimovic. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Caught offside that time. He's looking wide. Tries to play it through. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Ibrahimovic. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's straight offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. 75 minutes played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Little pass back, looking for the run. Ronaldinho shoots! In he goes again! He scores! And they are right back within touch! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Oh, he's been caught on it! Memento! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Looking for a chance! And kept out by the most elastic save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Edmilson! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Edmilson is offering a right smile there.
Passing nice and neat. And Hullet! And again! And yes, it's there! And what a climax we have here! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
2 minutos de descuento.
This is threatening to become a really good game. That was good alertness. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily...
O time dele é arrumadinho.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really
Ele
well
só
and
esperou
stopped it.
tocar, né?
And he's in on goal, takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just...
Big header! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the... He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. He has a look up. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nesta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ibrahimovic. Pele. He's got full. They've done it! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Well, played right into his path. Shevchenko.
Oh, great feat, that.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well timed, excellent interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, good take in a good area. Cleared without complication.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Platini plays a sharp little ball here. Thuram. And it's Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nesta. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He has found a way through. Can he finish? No mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Shevchenko. Pele. Ronaldinho. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball. Great vision. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Shevchenko. And they're back on the ball again. Bale. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Platini. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Now it's Pele. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ele acaba, gente.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Here we go again then. Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's got space here. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Ih, se deu mal, hein?
Ibrahimovic flings in across. That Roberto Carlos! Drives it in. It's a mighty effort! And he's there to get it away. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Bale. Boys bustling through here. Chance! Now it's Rooney. It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho. Ball comes in. Oh, smashing header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic. Platini. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ibrahimovic.
No.
Oh, this looks sharp. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's through here. Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that should get the job done. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And here's Rooney. Now it's Rooney. He's found a way through. A header! That's another chance. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come.
Oh no, this does not look good. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rodri. Platini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some really good ball movement. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, there's the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Pele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rooney. And a chance! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's been slipped through. Nice interception, well timed. Rodri. Platini. And here's the chance to counter. Platini. And this is Bale. Bale! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run. He's through here. Chance, surely! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.
Caraca, não subi. Agora, quanto mais você tem derrota, você perde mais do que vitória. Aí quebra. Isso aí, família. Se inscreve no canal. Deixa o like. Tamo junto. Até a próxima live. Valeu. Fui.